Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, welcome to the first edition of Synergy Stars. I've been wanting to do this sort of video for quite a while. I've had my eye on this team, and now with Punisher 2099 in the featured crystal, it makes more sense than ever to actually get this out. The idea is going to be every champion in the team will be usable, and they're all going to make each other better. And at least one of them, obviously they're not all going to be top tier, at least one of them is pushed up a tier, and I definitely believe that happens with Punisher 99. He's a good champion on his own. With this synergy team, it bumps him up, in my opinion, significantly. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. If you're not familiar with him, he's got some great combat power control. That's a big deal to differentiate between combat and ability, but this is combat power, which is difficult to deal with. He's also got a nice heal block. Let's go ahead and look at this team that we're going to put together, and you tell me if you think it's a good team. We have now added in Captain America Infinity War. They have a great synergy with Cosmic Ghost Rider, who we will look at fights from Cosmic Ghost Rider and Captain America Infinity War as well. Venompool, who since his buff is an excellent champion. And then let's give someone with some evade who's going to add health and attack to this team. Now, here are the synergies. We're going to go over them before we get into the gameplay. This synergy with Captain America Infinity War, and this is a big deal, mainly for Punisher 29, but he's going to begin the fight with an additional 25% battery. It's going to help him get into his overdrive even quicker, and that means there's even more battery for you to use. We will show why that is a big deal. This is also a nice synergy for Captain America. It's not a nothing. We're going to move on to Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is extremely nice for Cosmic Ghost Rider. I will show how this comes into play, but again, heavy attack with a 100% chance to grant a fury buff, increasing attack rating by 25%. That is a big deal. When Punisher 99 is in overdrive, he gets a massive attack increase anyway, and the heavy does use some of the battery, but we'll show you that can be very useful as a nice benefit to both of those champions. Moving on to the next synergy. Again, these are great champions, ones you enjoy taking on with your requests. We've got this one here with Falcon. You see that health and attack rating. That is a big deal. Also nice buff for Venompool. Then we've got more health and attack ratings. Falcon is a master of doing this and bringing this along to attack teams. It's going to help your damage, help your survivability as well. And then we've got this synergy directly with Captain America Infinity War. And then also Venompool brings all the things he does, all of those buffs, the evade against Spider-Verse champions. And then Falcon is handling defensive ability, accuracy reduction for you, evades, and all those things. This is a very well-rounded team, including a lot of immunities there with Incinerate and Bleed as well. And then Captain America's ability to shrug debuffs with the skill champions on the team. All right, let's go ahead and finally get into some of this gameplay. As you know, if you're familiar with our channel, you know I like to start off with this fight in 6.4.1 against this Deadpool. We will then show you a beefier opponent, and then we're going to show off a little bit of that heal block utility as well. Now, I've talked to you about this. With that synergy with Captain America Infinity War, our battery is going to start off very high. You see, we're already starting off at 90. Now, we need to get into overdrive in order to reduce that combat power rate of the defender. So I'm intentionally letting it, now it's orange, it's in overdrive. Look how little Deadpool is getting power-wise from us hitting him. In fact, I'm going to remove, let's see if I can remove this really quick. There we go. I want you to be able to see how little power Deadpool is getting from this. And again, with the overdrive, this is a plus 5,389. Well, that's for a rank 4. This is for a rank 3 here. There's a significant increase in attack rating. You see he's hitting pretty hard. These are not nothing numbers. It's a 4,710 attack rating increase. Our battery still has plenty of juice in it. I do believe maybe it's in the next fight I will land the heavy so you can see what that looks like. But we're getting a lot of damage done. Deadpool has not gotten to throw a bar of power. I am not using Tech Collar at all. You see the heal block kick in when the heal comes up. It does take off some of your battery, but we had plenty of battery left. We started off with additional amount. Throwing the SP1 also gains 20% battery charge over 10 seconds. So you are mitigating the battery loss by throwing those special ones. That's why I was throwing the special ones so frequently. Now I want to show you what this looks like against a beefier opponent. Deadpool heals, so that balances that out, but we had a nice heal block come in and take care of that heal for us. Let's go ahead and see this against this beefier Venom the Duck. Again, the big thing to pay attention to is the power bar of Venom the Duck. We're going to let ourselves get into overdrive, which happens naturally as the battery builds. But again, because Captain America Infinity War on the team, we're starting so much closer to it. We're hitting a lot harder now. So I'm going to do my best to throw these SP1s and keep overdrive going. If we didn't want to, we could get to the SP2, which has a very, very beefy armor break. You can get some increased damage that way. But you see that. I mean, I'm seeing 6 and 4,000s off of these crits here. Really not a lot to make us change our play style. It'd be nice if he was a little bit more aggressive so we could get going. And then we're going to get to this SP2. Now watch this nice armor break. You see the 4s and the 38s. The SP2 itself, nothing crazy damage-wise, but it's okay. And then you see we're seeing 6s off the crits. It was at 6,400. So you can see how much harder we're hitting. If we can get into overdrive, we will get our attack increase going again. So it would be good. Hopefully I do throw the SP1. What was I thinking here? There we go. There's the SP1. And so you're starting to see the bigger numbers here. We should start seeing them now. Through the heavy to get that nice attack increase from the Fury, like we talked about with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Even though our battery did not get all the way to its maximum level, we can throw the SP1 to get overdrive going again, get the nice increase, and then of course the reduced combat power rate. I was having so much fun doing damage, I forgot I needed to bait a special, so there we go. And then now we should be going in and finishing them off. I throw the special 1 again, I really should have probably gone to the special 2, but that's okay. The nice stun off of the heavy with the Fury for the attack increase. And this guy's going to go down. I do think I could have played this a little better, a little more smoothly. But again, the idea was to show you 94% health coming out of this fight. Took down 330,000. Venom the Duck. And honestly, with the team that we just had, I don't know if Punisher's really who you're going to use for that fight anyway. But that is fine. Now, just wanted to show a little bit of utility. You can use the utility while also using the power control. Lionheart Arc Overload. As soon as she starts healing, our battery will kick in and put on that heal block for us. It will take off 15% of the battery. As you can see, that's why we've dropped down a little bit. But we've got the Captain America Infinity War synergy. We're going to get up to the SP1 anyway and trigger overdrive. And now she triggered her heal again. You can see we're up to 98% battery. Throw our overdrive. Now we've got the nice increase from overdrive, and we can start really wailing away. You see this? Oh, that's an 8,000 crit, medium crit. That is not a nothing. Decided to go ahead and land the heavy to get the Fury bonus. Throw the SP2. Let's get that nice beefy armor break. We got a heal block as we're going. And we should be able to end it very soon. So there you go. Handling healing, handling these large power gains. Another champion this is exceptional for is if you're facing a magic and you never want to let her get into limbo, you can do that. Now remember that the synergy with Cosmic Ghost Rider was going to make so the first time the opponent gets to 3 bars of power, I think it's like a 5% power drain, and they are power locked. I didn't realize this was going to take off. I've been showing fights against this supercharged Hyperion for like 6 or 7 months. It's a great fight to test power control of champions, just how strong is their power control. They're not always the best option, but it's a great place to test them. But it became a fun trend amongst the MCoC YouTubers. And I want to show you how this can work out. Now, Hyperion is going to get to an SP3. We're still going to solo this fight. But I want you to see this, that this can happen. And I believe Cosmic Ghost Rider can usually do so much damage that it's not necessarily a form of utility, but he can do so much damage. You can create these moments where you just end the fight. I removed the screen there again because I want you to see this. Look, he got to his full 3 bars of power. You see the power lock has now come up, plus a 5% power drain. So that's going to delay his ability to throw that SP3. If you're fighting a less beefy opponent, if you've handled your judgment system better, if you're boosted, all kinds of scenarios where if you're playing Cosmic Ghost Rider, you're ending the fight right there. You know, you've got power back boosts on, maybe you baited some specials. You just played the fight a little bit differently. The fact of the matter is we're still going to solo this because, you know, it's Cosmic Ghost Rider. But you can use that very, very well. I enjoy the synergy. I bring it along myself. I don't think this matters what size account you have. You can bring this on. You've got Punisher 99 controlling the combat power rate for you. And then you've got another nice piece of utility that Cosmic Ghost Rider can use to absolutely nuke down a fight. Like, honestly, if we were taking that Venom the Duck, if this wasn't supposed to be a Punisher 99 highlight video, probably would have used Cosmic Ghost Rider, just blitzed our way through it. If he somehow got to his SB3, we would have just blitzed him down regardless, and he wouldn't have been able to do much about it. Now, Falcon is there to handle the defensive ability accuracy of opponents, and then, of course, the evade. He's an extremely powerful champion. We've already covered what Venompool is doing in addition to their synergy, so this is a very well-rounded attack team. And now I want to show you Captain America Infinity War. Now, he's benefiting from all those attack and health increases, but additionally, notice this, and this is how I put this team together intentionally. One is every champion is usable, but two, we have cosmics, we have a tech, and we have a skill. Now, my Captain America Infinity War is not SIG 200, but if you have a SIG 200 Captain America Infinity War, you're going to get that debuff shrugging up to 100%. You can see we are landing the Petrifies, which is awesome, right? A little more power control and things like that for you. If you need someone like Captain America Infinity War, you can see, yeah, we're not shrugging everything, but that's fine. That's fine. And he's going to absolutely handle this Arcus for us. Plenty of damage for days. He's such a great champion. I really like this team. I really do like this team. It kind of makes me want to take up my Pun 99. And if nothing else, it definitely makes me want to SIG 200, my Captain America Infinity War. But if you're a Punisher 99 fan, there's a great way to bring him along on a team, get the absolute most out of him, get it even more than you're used to. In my rankings, I have him as a premium level champion. I think, with this full team, it easily moves him up into the super premium, which is very high. It's a no-brainer as rank 3 champion. O's fan, a very valued member of my channel and on the Discord, very active on there, knows a lot about the game. He uses this team frequently, and has cleared a lot of content with Captain America Infinity War, Punisher 99. So if you've pulled Punisher 99, you're wondering what the guy can do, you're seeing it, the heal block, decent to respectable to very good damage, and then the combat power rate reduction is not to be underestimated, or it should not be underestimated. And then you can make him a part of an incredibly awesome team like this. I hope this was helpful. Let me know how you liked it. I definitely want to continue doing this because there are a tremendous amount of champions in this game where they are very good, or they are good, and then you pair them with 1 or 2 other champions, and you also now have an awesome questing team of 2 to 5 champions. I like showing that. I enjoy even ranking my champions considering these sorts of things. And then, of course, not everyone has every champion, so I feel like this has a lot of value. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's something I missed, or if you're like, hey, if you take out this champion, you move in this one, it's going to increase it even more. I always enjoy learning from the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.